everybody, welcome to Make It New with Walmart, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a really fun spring sign creating shadow box letters. So let me show you what you need to get started. So you'll need our 8-inch wood letters, hop. You'll need a pair of scissors, a couple brushes, large, medium, and small, a paper pattern, and your favorite floral stems, a bag of moss, your favorite Waverly Inspiration chalk paints. I used celery, pool, plaster, and pink sky, a recycled inner of a paper towel roll, your hot glue gun, and most importantly, your large wooden sign. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is simply base coat our wooden plaque with Waverly Inspiration chalk paint. I'm using this beautiful light blue, and I'm just gonna create a solid base coat. So this is the most exciting part. We're turning our 8-inch letters into shadow box letters that we can fill with moss and with flowers. Okay, so you simply pick out your word, and then I have saved and gathered the roll inside paper towels. And I'm simply gonna cut that roll open. And then, depending on the depth that you want your shadow box, I am gonna cut this, kind of open it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna cut this into strips. Okay, so once you've cut all of your strips, you simply using your hot glue gun, you attach glue a section at a time. You don't wanna do the whole outside edge, but maybe a couple inches at a time. You apply the glue, and then the outside of your roll, you just simply press that against the glue and hold that down till the glue cools, and then continue working all the way around your letter. This is so cute. So look, you have a perfect shadow box letter with those beautiful edges to fill with fun stuff. And then you're simply gonna base coat it. So I'm using Waverly Inspiration chalk paint, and I'm going to paint the edge, the paper towel roll, and also the wooden letter. You don't have to worry about the bottom because you're gonna be covering that with moss, but the Waverly Inspiration chalk paint is perfect for both the wood and the cardboard of the paper towel. And the first thing I'm gonna do is apply the moss to the inside of my shadow box letter. So working in little sections, I'm just gonna apply some of the hot glue, and then just kind of pick apart the moss and place it as it best fits. And now I'm just gonna kind of lay out my favorite little floral blooms. I'm only gonna accent the side of each letter. I'm not gonna completely fill it in because I really like the moss. So I'm gonna pick a few and just kind of lay it out, kind of get a feel for what I'm gonna do, and then one at a time, using hot glue, a little glue on the end of each bloom, and then just hold that in place, and then just work your way around the letter, and the moss gives it a great place to attach. And then once the glue is cooled, you've got a really pretty spring floral alphabet. So then we're gonna distress the edges of our sign. So the blue is dry, and I'm gonna use still the Waverly Inspiration chalk paint, and I'm just gonna dry brush from the edge to just create that really soft, distressed finish. Just start on the edge and kind of pull towards the center of your wood sign, creating that really nice distressed. You can do some longer where the pieces of wood go together, but very little paint. So I have picked my favorite font, and I have printed that out in the size that I want. I'm going to position that on my sign, put some transfer paper underneath my words, and simply trace that with a pencil, creating a pattern on my sign that we can then go back and paint. So see, I've lightly got a pattern on my sign, and I'll continue that with spring. Okay, and now we're just gonna paint in our pattern with Waverly Pink Sky. So everything is done. So you're gonna lay out your letters on your finished plaque, move them where you want them, make sure they're straight, and then we're simply going to attach them to our sign using hot glue. For more inspiration and project ideas, visit plaidonline.com and visit your local Walmart.